I can't sleep. I'm not even caffeinated. I'm just pacing around my house with too much to think about. So hopefully this video will get some of the stuff out so I can sleep. This is not news to anybody, but having a child changes you. I was not prepared for the magnitude of this change internally. I want so badly for my daughter to have a good life that it hurts. And right now I find myself in a position where I have exhausted every possible option, and I'm fighting for scraps now to try to set her up for the future, much less myself, retirement and things like that. And she's happy. Toddlers, they're happy. But I look at my family and it feels existential to me. What is my job as a man? There are many, but big job is to provide. And I'm not going to spill all the beans to the internet at large, but I can't provide enough right now. And there's a lot of angles to this. I think, we're very isolated. And I'm even more isolated through circumstances that I didn't see coming when we moved to Tucson. But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I think about my daughter asleep in the other room. And even as I think about her now, it hurts me in my heart. Because I want everything to be perfect for her. And there are so many ways in which her life could be better that it is my responsibility to provide, and I can't right now. And I know logically that kids have grown up in much worse circumstances than this. I know that she is happy. She has shelter, toys, relationships with their kids as much as a toddler can have friends. She has a good life, but I want it to be better. And I ask myself, could there be a point where it would be better enough that I would say, okay, I did it. I'm doing my job. Because I'm also the sort of person who is not satisfied. I had my daughter as my lock screen on my phone. It was just a beautiful picture of her wearing this little paper crown. She's not in a princess stage yet, but she was wearing a little princess crown. And I had to remove it from my lock screen because I would look at it and it hurt so bad, feeling like I was not able to give her what she deserves. And I don't even know what she deserves, and I'm certainly in no mental place to be making these sorts of decisions. But like I said, isolated. Who are you going to talk to? I was listening to an interview with Arthur Brooks, and he talked about how people who grow up in a household where they feel like they have to earn love will unintentionally choose a spouse that makes them earn love. And I don't know if that's the situation that I find myself in exactly, but the house I grew up in was pretty strict. And now I find myself in a marriage where I wouldn't say it's strict, but I'm not good enough ever. And I already have never felt like I'm good enough. So now I get to continually fail 3 people at all times. Myself, and my spouse, and my child. And the weight is a vice grip, slowly tightening over the days. I typically will drink or something on the weekends because I want to escape. I haven't done that this weekend because I wanted to, progress through and hoping that there's something better on the other side. And maybe there is. But right now it's Saturday night, Sunday morning, and I'm just so deep in whatever it is that I can't sleep. I can't do anything. I looked at my to-do list, like I just want to do something that feels like it'll move the needle, and I looked at my to-do list and I'm caught up. Like I can't do anything. But I'm unable to be still, to rest. I don't even know if there's a point at which I feel like I'm doing enough, because I don't think I think I'm doing enough. I don't think my spouse thinks that I do enough. And I'm just worried that there will be psychological fallout to my daughter. And every child has psychological fallout from their parents. I get it. Like, I get the logic. But that doesn't change the fact that the feelings are there. And I can't turn them off. I just wish that I could sleep, because whatever is going to happen tomorrow, it's not going to be made better by not sleeping. So after I finish this, I'm going to go and lay down and probably read some articles, like scroll the Google suggested articles homepage and try to numb out till I can fall asleep. I don't regret having a child. I love it. And the highs are so high. But at least for me, the lows are so low. And the pressure is so intense all the time. And I hope it doesn't keep building, because I don't I'll deal with it. But videos like this are what happens when you don't have friends. Like I said, isolated. It's a long story. The people around me don't have bandwidth for me. I'm hoping this is a step along the road, and in the future, maybe the uploads stop because I feel like I don't need them. Maybe they get happier. I hope they get better. And I look back at this time as sort of a video diary. And I think, man, that was awful. But not anymore.